Hey everybody out there in the internet world, and welcome to my Dark Avengers comic book review. I'm Chris, you guys know Amber, and my cameraman Mike, who's been here for, we've all been here, well, not you, but we've been here for 80 plus episodes, and you've been here for about, well, anyway.
30, 40.
Anyway, this week Midtown Comics exclusives, free in your order, if I can grab them. Our pins promoting the Green Lantern movie. The movie I heard did not do too well, but I'm not here to review the movie since I didn't see it, but I heard it didn't do too well. Not really surprised. It's a DC Comics movie. What do you expect? It's DC Comics. If it's not Batman or something like Batman, of course it's going to suck. Also, from Dreamland Comics, I did get my replica prop of the Green Lantern ring, made from real metal. It's a prop replica. Fits on my finger. It's size 12. Does not fit on my middle finger, of course. But it's not meant to be worn anyway. So it's a nice little thing. A nice little shelf candy. It wasn't that expensive at all. I believe it was $32-ish. Limited edition. I would absolutely recommend it. It's a nice little addition for those of you Green Lantern fans. Really, it's like a must-have. Awesome, awesome prop. I am very glad I got it. And I did not buy the lantern with it for $300 more. Okay, week of June 15th, 2011. And by the way, guys, as far as DC Comics is concerned, for those of you who want my opinion, my full-length, uncensored, 29-minute opinion, check out the LDC episode myself and Mike just shot up before this video. We disclose not only the covers to the first 52 issues DC Comics is releasing, but some info on what people, the percentage of people who are going to buy each title, as well as mine and Michael's opinion on the whole relaunch, the new costumes and everything like that, because from this point on it's not going to be on my review. And for those of you who are here in September and say, Chris, why are you reviewing DC Comics? Once again, watch the LDC. I explain how I'm going to be dealing with the new DC Universe come September. Okay, Soldier Zero number 9, Boom Studios. No Soldier Zero until the last page of this issue. It's all about Stuart and Kaylee on the run from the government until there's something going on at Bluestone, and they went from on the run to Stewie now has to go to Bluestone, and he has some weird like Wikipedia thing going on, like his costume allows him to know things and Wikipedia things. I don't know, there's a Wikipedia reference. And if you're noticing something familiar about the things in this title, these are the beasts from Starborn. That's right, Starborn. Crossover begins here with Starborn. As a matter of fact, on the last page you can see the outline of the beast. On the last page. The only page where Soldier Zero is. Looking forward to this crossover I am, and the artwork is very nice. Oh, 2 pages with the Soldier Zero. I'm absolutely looking forward to this continuing story. The artwork is beautiful. The story is capturable, and there's also a Elric promotion that goes on in the back of the book, which is actually from the free comic from Free Comic Book Day, so something to look at, but I won't be getting it. Anyway, I believe you have a comic this week.
Yes,
I'm the one that set it up. I know she has a comic this week.
Lady Death, number 6.
Once again, I buy the wraparound cover because the wraparound covers are awesome. I thought she was naked.
Almost.
What is it with women and being half naked nowadays in the comic world?
She killed somebody by doing that. Yes. Anyway, I'm going to be very brief on this. There is a... What?
How do you kill somebody from being naked unless you're ugly?
She took off her clothing, which was the distraction.
Her boobs shoot rays out of her? Ow.
Which was the distraction for the minion to kill the alchemist.
Oh, I thought her boobs fired like rays of green.
No.
Fire and lightning and...
No, I'm sorry, honey. That's only in Austin Powers, where the woman has guns out of her boobs.
That was a robot, I believe. I didn't watch that movie, but I watched pieces of it. I saw the last Austin Powers.
Anyway, I'm going to be brief.
Shaggy
There's
baby.
a good fight scene right in the beginning.
Are there boobs involved?
With
Ow!
Lady Death and some wolf-like creatures.
I will say nothing.
She gets a soul stone, goes into the underworld, finds out that the Death Queen is actually her mother. Spoiler there. And after that finds out that Tromina, the girl who opened the portal in the beginning with the black hair, is in fact her sister, which means the Death Queen is her mother as well.
So you're saying that Lady Death's mother's a slut who likes to wave her boobs around to people?
Apparently so. This is her mother.
I have to read that comic later.
Right here. Okay. You don't want to see the previous pictures.
No.
But there's her sister. And apparently Lady Death has just been killed. Or apparently looks
She
like.
isn't killed. Let me see. She ain't killed. She just knocked down on the ground. She'll be back.
But she had an epiphany that she has to die. So, for both worlds to be safe, she has to die.
But this isn't a limited series, so apparently she's gonna
Yes,
live.
of course. Anyway, I recommend it highly.
I love the artwork, and I love these
So do I.
wraparound covers. I'll be buying them forever. And yeah,
Okay.
nothing with boobs.
Continue on. Because
I
I
guess
will
that's a no.
upset a lot of people if I say my opinions.
Shut up. We're in
That's all I was
Marvel.
going to say.
We're in Marvel now, the big two. First off, X-Men Prelude to Schism Part 3 of 4.
Actually, is there really a big two anymore?
Until September, yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
You have no opinion. Shut up or your face.
Okay.
Thank you.
But I will say myself.
Then your big two are gonna go somewhere.
And yours will too.
I don't have them. Anyway, in this issue, Scott Summers we had in the first issue. Don't do that again, please. We had Charles Xavier when he first met Scott Summers. Then we had Magneto when he met Scott Summers. Now we have all about Scott Summers when he was a child, all the way up until when.
Sorry. I will literally be right back.
What are you doing? Okay, up until when. Ignoring that, up until it's Scott Summers when he was a child, up until when he joined the X-Men, further along to when he met up with Magneto. It's all about him making his big decision on whether he's going to defend Utopia or run. In the end, spoiler, he chooses to defend Utopia. So that's basically where it's left off, where he's saying we're going to defend it, this is my decision and we're going to go with that.
Sorry, guys.
And it's to be concluded. Did you
I
have
failed
fun?
to kill the fly. So no, I did not have fun.
I worry about her sometimes. When we get married, I'm locking you in a room with no windows. Uncanny, what? X-Men 538, what? Okay, there'll be a window. Just a locked door. And your shoelaces will be taken away. Can I get on with my comic review now, please? Thank you.
But
You're not wearing shoelaces?
There will be no locked doors. Except the front door.
In this issue, turns out that, spoiler, Shadowcat is still alive. It turns out that the outer world people can make this weird circle and it transfers life forces. That's how Colossus came back to life and how Kitty Pryde came back to life. With her phasing ability now switch on and offable. She's basically fixed. She's no longer a ghost. Yay! So, long story short, she alerts the X-Men. The guy finds out that the woman sacrificed herself for Kitty Pryde. He sacrifices his strength so that the girl can come back to life. Kitty Pryde has no idea what what just went on. I have no idea what just went on, but it's a happy ending, and it ends the way the first comic began, with Kitty Pryde and Colossus sitting down enjoying a nice, quiet moment together. Next issue leads into Schism, which then leads to the end of this comic, unfortunately. But 2 comics were mentioned. Wolverine and the X-Men is one of them. And then the reboot of Uncanny X-Men, possibly. I'm believing these are tentative titles, but no offense. Let's see. Uncanny X-Men, Wolverine and the X-Men. Which one do you think I'm getting?
Uncanny. I'm joking. I'm really joking. Wolverine, of course.
And the X-Men. Yes. Yes.
I was joking. Just play along for 2 seconds, please.
X-Men 13, my favorite number. Shut up. In this issue, we jump back and forth from the past to the present. Scott Summers is being protected by the X-Men in the present, while in the past, where it's going back to when the evolutionaries are talking with Magneto, which we still don't know the full story of what happened in the past. Basically, the evolutionaries in the present want to kill Scott Summers in the present because of something that happened in the past. While we're in the past, turns out Magneto tells the evolutionaries that he will lead the mutant kind in the new world where there won't be any humans. And of course, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch are looking to prevent this, so they go to the X-Men for help. While on Utopia in the present, yes, it's a very confusing comic. I'm sure you, with very short attention span, would not understand it.
Excuse you?
You don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
I read 3 of your comics before you even read any of yours. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Anyway, it turns out in the past that Emma Frost, this is the good part, Emma Frost was a cuckoo. There's only one telepath in the past, and she's nuts.
She's not nuts.
Yes, she is.
Chris, I already read about her past. Her family exiled her because they didn't understand her. She was locked in a padded room.
Right.
And she escaped.
She didn't escape. Magneto broke in, and that's the end of the past.
No.
Amber, are you talking about what happened in Runaways? Or in Generation X?
Yes.
Shut up. Because this is a part of the past that was erased from everybody's minds.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. In the past, it turns out that Magneto breaks in to free Emma Frost. I don't know, this is a new thing. It's in breaking continuity for some reason. Don't look at me. This is what's happening. He looks to free her. While in the present, Emma Frost now remembers what happened in the past and has to protect Scott Summers. And for some weird reason, she says you can't trust Magneto in the present to Iceman. And then we find out that some of the other mutants on Utopia are remembering certain things from the past and are attacking one of the cuckoos to find out what's going on. And to be continued, I like the cover. I know it has Emma Frost on the cover, but I like the cover a lot. I don't like Emma Frost. You can't make me like her, and that's that. Would you like to read this now so you can find out about your favorite person being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I guess
She's
not.
not my favorite person. That would be wrong. But I had to defend her because of what I had heard and what I had read. This changes everything.
Thank you. Daken Dark Wolverine number 10.
But not what I've already read.
Okay, all I know is in this issue, from what I can understand in it, because right now it's 3 in the morning and this was the last comic I read. Daken is now addicted to these weird pills that are like drugs. He gets threatened by this guy because he took the drugs and he passed out in his house. He wakes up and the guy points a gun at him and basically tries to kill him, and Daken and him make out and then have relations because they're in bed with each other naked.
They end up in bed together.
And it turns out this FBI agent has this thing for Daken and is after him. And this is the last page. And the cover to the next issue. She's linking Daken to what's going on in Los Angeles, and then just get this page. Yeah.
I will say this.
Daken is definitely bisexual now. I don't question it like I questioned it back during the siege.
He wanted to bang him in one way, but instead banged him in another. I had to add that.
That is the most off-color joke in the world. Oh, and that was 7 days ago. In the present, he's addicted to the drugs and doing stuff. Apparently. Yes, it's crazy. We're now moving into DC Comics. Great artwork, great artwork, great artwork. Interesting artwork, good artwork. Up to you. I recommend this. Absolutely recommend this. And I recommend this.
And I recommend...
Completely forgotten. What?
And I recommend
Lady Death?
Lady Death, and you recommend the other one?
Yes. Well, I got to that. Now let's get into these really quickly. 3 comics this week that I have pins for. 1 comic did not come with its pin. I am going to contact Midtown Comics and ask why. Maybe they ran out. I don't know, but I want my pin. This one's the one that didn't come with the pin. Frankenstein and the Creatures of the Unknown. I want my free pin, though, because this was a wasted issue. Crap. Legion of Doom was pretty good, actually. It was interesting, because Plastic Man is a bad guy. Spoiler, that he shows up in the end. That's this pin. Wonder Woman and the Furies. Don't ask. It's the whole. This is the origin of the Atlanteans versus the Amazons. There's a huge thing going on, and no, Amazons. Wonder Woman. Turns out that they were gonna get married, Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and then one of the Atlanteans and one of the Amazons got together and plotted to kill Wonder Woman's mom, and it went through, and blame it on the Atlanteans, so there would be an all-out war. So I'm probably going to be following this and Legion of Doom so far, as well as...
Wonder Woman had very good artwork, by the way.
Yes, as well as this, Deadman and the Flying Graysons. Long story short, it's basically Deadman and the Graysons that comes with this pin. They are in a circus together, and they're going after the oh god, Dr. Fate's helmet, the helmet of Nubius. I can't pronounce the name right at all. I wish they'd get rid of these stupid midsection thingies. Helmet of Naboo. And the guy actually tells them where the helmet is, and they go after the circus to be continued. And there's a vision that Dr. Fate had, where it said that the blood of Dick Grayson is going to be on Deadman's hands in the end. Or to be continued.
How could you forget that? That's like Abu from Aladdin.
Shut up by your face. You have no opinion. Supergirl, number 65. Supergirl's going undercover because these kids are going missing in a school, and Lois Lane's the one that put her undercover, and so far one guy thought he was going to disappear, and he does.
At the end.
At the end.
Leaving you on a cliffhanger. Maybe.
Yeah. That's the whole plot. If this is the way Supergirl's going to go out, this is a terrible way to go out, but yes.
It was a pretty good story. You gotta...
It was good, but Teen Titans 96. It's up to Beast Boy and Solace to save the Teen Titans, and Beast Boy sure does. How long are we at, Mike?
18 minutes and 29 seconds.
Beast Boy saves the Teen Titans, and now it's up to them to go after Rancor. And Solace figures out she's the only one that can do it, so she does. This is a good comic. I just pray that this isn't the last story from the original Teen Titans. The artwork in Supergirl was really awesome. In the 4 tie-ins, they were okay.
4 tie-ins.
4 tie-ins, 3 pins. Beast Boy got crazy. He turned into like this huge ass.
Was actually pretty good. Don't you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
This huge ass ape and rips through the demons in the underworld. That was pretty awesome. That's where the cover comes from, but really awesome. And Raven is blaming Solace for everything that's going on, and it ends with Solace going after Rancor. I believe it's to be concluded in the next issue.
Can I see something like this?
What are you looking at?
Which one's the one that you didn't get? This is the one that he was supposed to get.
I will show it when I get it. I will get the pin.
Well, I'm just showing them for now because we have a comic here.
Yeah, but I will get the pin. And finally this week, comic of the week, Superman Batman 85. Unfortunately, Superman Batman is one of those titles that will not make it past August. It will be ending in August. This is the last story arc going on, and I forgot what did you finish?
Secrets.
Secrets. The Secret. Turns out somebody in Gotham, one of the news reporters, figured out that Batman was Bruce Wayne. But it turns out the reporter ended up washing up onshore in Metropolis. Dead. And they're blaming Batman. So Perry White sends Clark Kent to Gotham, because he knows he's friends with Superman and Batman, to figure out what's going on and to get the scoop. While there, he tries to help Bruce prove his innocence. Bruce says, "Leave me alone, I can do this by myself," and goes away. Incriminating himself further, he finds out, he goes to the reporter's apartment and finds, I want to show the picture of this on his wall.
What?
I'll show you when Mike's done. He linked all the stuff together. Police are now going to the person's apartment because he's dead, so the police have to investigate. And the police come in and he basically incinerates only the newspapers. But the police say he was trying to burn down the apartment and say that they were in danger, when it turns out he was just trying to destroy the evidence that he's Batman in the apartment. But it further incriminates Batman, and the police want him in for questioning. Superman shows up and almost saves the day from... He saves the day, I believe. I'm sorry, this was one of the last comics I read. I'm a little fuzzy. Yeah, something happened, but it's too late. It was when the fire. He shows up too late. The police are being dragged out. This is the Batman fire. He speaks a bit with Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner Gordon says, "We don't need your help. We have Batman, but you should try to figure out, talk to your friend and get him to talk to me because I want to help him." And then Superman and Batman have a brief talk, and it turns out Bruce reveals why the reporter figured out it was Bruce Wayne. Is because on one of his first generation Batarangs, he forgot to file off the serial number on one of his gadgets, and it links Batman's gadget to Wayne Tech. And actually, Superman stole the box out of the Gotham Gazette's, the guy's file, way back when he showed up at the Gotham Gazette as Clark Kent. And he once again says, "Batman, you're going to need my help." And he's like, "I told you I don't need your help." And Superman said, "For the first time ever, you're wrong." He says, "No, for the second time," because he left the serial number on the gadget. To be continued. Artwork is pretty good, and story is awesome. Unfortunately, this is going to be one of those issues that hits that chopping block, and I feel so bad because this is one of the best issues. This, Red Robin, and a few other titles that are not going to be coming back in September. This was one of the best Superman comics I have, and it has the team up of Superman and Batman. It's heartbreaking. So let's get through with this because I'm sure I'm at 20 somewhat minutes.
23 minutes, 15 seconds.
Really? I feel really bad that Superman and Batman is going away, but what can you do? I'm sorry if I'm being brief with these comics because, as you guys can see, the stack is pretty small. And last week and a few weeks before, I tried to rush through because I wanted to get it all done in one part. And it turned out in one part I got cut off. Last week I ran through just to finish in time before the camera cut off. This week I have extra time, so I want to apologize for the past episodes and for the quick reviews. When I have this many comics and I know I'm going to run through them, I try to go through them quickly. This way I can give you guys just one part so you guys don't have to go into a second. This week, Superman Batman 85. Awesome past story that they're going to be doing for the last run in Superman Batman. Teen Titans 96 was really good. Passable artwork. I hope there's at least one more story we'll get from the original Teen Titans. Supergirl's last story is going to leave a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth, I have a feeling. Some of the tie-ins to FlashPoint I probably will be getting number 2s of are Deadman and the Flying Graysons, Wonder Woman and the Furries, I never thought I'd say that, and Legion of Doom. A title I will not be grabbing is Frankenstein's and the Creatures of the Unknown. Frankenstein's going to get his own ongoing come September. What the fuck are you thinking, DC? I mean, seriously. Daken Dark Wolverine 10. Really good. Just do not like the uber emphasis on the drug reference and I could have lived without seeing Daken in bed with a guy. Thank you very much.
DC.
Williams, Pafilgi, Rosomo, and Peter. Everybody's name on this comic. Thank you very much for that haunting thought. I will be sleeping with one eye open tonight. X-Men 13 was awesome. Love the Ed McGuinness cover. Uncanny X-Men 538 was good. Shadowcat now has her powers back. I'm happy. Looking forward to Schism. X-Men Prelude to Schism 3 of 4. Good prelude. All about Scott Summers so far, though. I was hoping something.
A Wolverine.
Yes. We're in the second to last part. I was hoping for something with Wolverine. Maybe in the last issue we'll get something with Wolverine. Hopefully. Please.
Very good.
Lady Death number 6.
Absolutely. Continue it.
Soldier Zero number 9. Awesome. The collaboration, the crossing of paths with Starborn starts
But I was saying.
at the end of this issue. Why?
You can even ask Michael. I knew the Death Queen was her mother.
Yeah, sure you did. Once again, guys, the 3
I
pins.
did.
No, I know you
Michael.
did. I'm just kidding. 3 pins from the comics. 3 pins from the movie. Replica prop from the Green Lantern movie. Best comic of this week. Unfortunately, this is going to end in September. There's only 3 more issues. It's ending at 88. I knew it. Check out Superman, Batman. Check out the comics. They're all good this week except for the tie-ins, minus the 3 I said I'm going to continue to collect. I will get my hands on a Frankenstein pin so I have the full collection, because apparently now that's what I'm doing. Because I'm crazy and that's just the way I roll. Even if I have to pay $2 for another pin, I want my freaking pin. And, yeah. See you guys next week for another Dark Avengers comic book review. Check out Green Lantern. Came out this past week. Make your own opinion. Don't go by what the critics say. But it is a DC comic movie, so I really have low expectations. Why are you raising your hand? You're not in the classroom.
I'm not raising my hand.
Oh, I thought you had something to say.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Go sit in the corner.
No.
Time out.
No. I'm not one of your kids. I'm your wife.
I'm married to the core.
I thought he was proposing to me with that thing this morning.
I'm married to the core. Long live the core. See you guys next week for another Dark Avengers comic book review.
I guess.
Married to the core.